Hey guys, so today in this video I'm going to show you my foundation routine that I've been doing lately. I received this Clarisonic Mia right here, this pretty little light pink beauty, and I've been using this to apply my foundation and I have been loving it. This foundation brush is gold, you guys. I'm telling you, it is amazing. But yes, so Clarisonic sent me this little Mia here and I love it so much. I have had a Clarisonic for a long time, but the other one that I have pooped out on me, unfortunately. And so I've just been using this again, washing my face and getting that deep cleanse that I forgot that I love so much. And it came with a foundation brush and I was like, oh, I'll try that out and see how it works. Well guys, it's been life-changing. I absolutely love the way that this thing applies, and especially because I don't see the foundation settling into my fine lines and wrinkles, especially the ones on my forehead. But using this has been so nice and I've enjoyed it so much. So stick around if you guys want to see my foundation routine, and go ahead and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you know when I have a new upload, and like this video if you guys like it. I hope that you stick around and watch my video. So let's get started. So the first thing that I think is really important is that you have a clean face. I've been using my Mia Clarisonic to clean my face, and you guys, the difference in the application of my foundation is just like amazing. This is the foundation brush, and it looks like this. It doesn't look like it would do much, and I was really excited to try it out to just see how differently it would apply my foundation, and I can't even tell you the difference. My lines in my forehead have become so large because I use facial expressions so much when I speak, and I don't even realize that I do it. But over the years, my lines in my forehead have just, you guys, they're so big. It's disturbing. But it's something that I have to live with, and I don't think I'm going to be getting Botox anytime soon, or maybe even, I don't even know if I ever get Botox. I've tried brushes, beauty blenders, powders, everything that I can try. Well, I guess not everything, but a lot of things that I've gotten my hands on to help my foundation to not settle into my lines. And this, you guys, has been so nice for that. It really feels like when you're putting your foundation on that it's melting into your skin, and that is exactly what I wanted. So having a clean face and making sure that you put all of your moisturizer, serums, whatever you're going to put on before, of course, you put your foundation on, because having a moisturized face helps with any kind of dryness that you have, so you don't get any kind of flaking or anything like that. I would suggest exfoliating your face maybe once or twice a week, depending on what your needs are, to get a really good smooth application for your foundation. First, I'm going to use a primer that is a 4-in-1 setting mist. And this is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea. And I've been using this and really liking it. So I'm going to spray my face with the Tarte Rainforest 4-in-1 setting spray. Ooh. And I'm going to let that dry. A little air drying action. Make sure that is completely dry because you don't want to start applying your foundation on a wet face. So I'm just going to let this sit here and dry for a minute. So now that I've let my face dry, I'm going to start with my foundation. My foundation that I'm using today is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Glow. I have this in 202 and in 203. This is one of my most favorite foundations. I've tried a few different types of foundations, and a lot. And for some reason, I keep coming back to these. They're so good. So the reason why I have two is because obviously I don't have a shade that matches my skin tone right now, and I'm going to mix these two together and create a foundation that's right for my skin right now. I'm going to just mix them on my hand, but you have to shake them up. So I've mixed them on the back, or I have them both on my back of my hand, and I'm going to just mix them up here, and I'm going to just put them on my face. Just spreading this Sorry, I'm moving my hair out of the way. And I do put it down my neck because I am so white and I like a little bit of color and I haven't been able to tan. So this is going to be a little bit darker than my normal skin tone. It's not going to match my neck. I'm going to put it down my neck, and then I'm going to show you a product that I use to bronze my chest because this mama needs some color, especially in the winter. It's terrible. Okay, so I have that on and I'm going to turn on my Mia. And this is going to just start spreading out beautifully. It's actually really crazy how it just spreads everywhere. It's not patchy. It's amazing. And I'm just lightly, I'm not pressing hard or anything. When you get behind my ear, you don't ever want to forget about the back of your ear area or your neck and the side of your face. You guys, I love it. And it turns off after 30 seconds, so you just need to push it again. And it feels like a mini massage on your face, so it's like really nice. I love that. I've just been loving this so much. I had to show you guys. They say don't use it around your eyes, so just be more on the careful side when you're putting it around your eyes. But to me, it's really gentle still. And what I really love is that it really gets into your hairline, but it doesn't leave the foundation in your hair. And I think that's one of the things that I love. And also, the sides of my nose, usually I will get, my foundation will try to collect there, which bothers me so much. And it just melts into that area really well, so I like that too. But it just doesn't take very long to do, and it just gives such a flawless finish that it's amazing. So next I'm going to go in with my bronzer that I told you guys that I use on my chest. My favorite body bronzer that I use is by Laura Geller, and it's the Baked Body Frosting in Tahitian Glow. And it's an all over face and body glow. And you guys, this stuff is so beautiful. I absolutely love this so much, especially in the summertime. It just gives you the most amazing color, and it's just gorgeous. So I am just going to take an old, like seriously old brush that I have from like Bare Minerals. It's just this kind of big poofy brush. I think it was a powder brush. And I'm just going to go in here with that and tap off some excess and just start going all over my chest, just to give it some, because my foundation's a little bit darker than my body, and I just like to have a little bit of color on my chest so it doesn't look all white, and I just like a little glow, and that's it. But it just gives enough of a glow. Okay, so I finished using my powder for my chest. Now I'm going to go in with some cream contour. I am not a makeup guru. I don't know half of the things that I'm doing, but just from practice over the years, I like to try new things. So one of the new products that I purchased was the Tarteist Pro, or the Tarteist Pro Glow by Tarte. And I really wanted a contouring palette that had some highlights and some cream and powder contour, and I really like it. I usually am not very good with cream contour, but I'm telling you guys, using this, I feel like a professional. It's amazing. Here is the cream and here's the powder, and then you have 4 different highlights with this palette. So I'm going to take my Real Techniques tapered foundation brush, just like this. So I just dip this in here, just like this. And you don't really need too much. And I'm just gonna go in right here by my top of my ear and just bring a line down like that. So just like this. And I have to look in the mirror. And I like to start off a little bit higher than lower. That way when I do go in with the Clarisonic, it won't be really low when I do my contouring, blending it out. Of course, then I mess up. So just a line here. Like that. And then I'm going to go in on the other side. And with my face, it's very round, and so I feel like this really helps define my cheekbones because, you guys, I just have a really round face, and right now I'm overweight from having my baby Adeline, and so it's nice to have some kind of contouring so that I can have a little bit of definition in my face. So I'm going to go in on this side here, and I'm just going to bring that down. And then I am going to go up into this part of my forehead and put some contouring there as well because I do have a bigger forehead. If you have a smaller forehead, I would not contour it because you don't want it to appear smaller, right? But I do. So I'm just going to take a little bit more and go in just with a little bit here and put that there. And don't worry, like, it's not gonna look, it's always kind of scary when you're putting in contouring, especially because it looks so dark, but I'm telling you, this Mia Clarisonic is going to blend that out so amazingly. I don't know what I'm doing, but you know what? I'm gonna fake it because it's fun to fake being professional. I think people that do makeup for a living are so cool. Alrighty, so I'm going to take my Clarisonic and I'm going to turn it on and I'm going to start blending it out. And I will go in on this side so y'all can see it. Then you just go in lightly. Look at how beautiful that is. And what I love about this is that it really kind of stays in the same spot that you put it in. Okay, so I'm going to go in here. And I could not find my hair clips, so I'm just holding my hair back today. It's just really amazing how something like this could do such a good job, and yeah, it's just so good. I just have been loving doing this and playing around with my makeup a little bit more because I feel like I can actually do it. And it's just so fun to see the outcome. I love makeup so much, you guys. I feel like it is such an art. And it's just so fun to do. You can see how beautiful it's starting to look here. Okay, so the other place that you could put your, I don't normally do this, but for this video I suppose I should, or I could, but I don't normally put any kind of contouring on my chin or anything like that because, or under my chin. Sometimes I feel like it looks a little stupid because I do have a double chin and I don't know, but I'll do it just for fun. I'll do it. So I'm gonna just kind of, I guess, go in where I feel like I should have And once again, y'all, I'm not professional at all. But I'm gonna go in here where I feel like I should have a chin and blend it out. And if you hear my kids or family, it's because they're downstairs and it's Saturday, so. What do you think? Do I need to blend more? Let's try a little bit more here. And you guys, my poor baby, she's finally like really teething. She's getting her first tooth at almost 1 year. She's going to be 1 in a week. Well, I guess a week on Tuesday she'll be 1. And it's so sad seeing them teeth, you guys. Okay, so now I'm gonna put my brush back into my contouring cream and I'm going to go on this side. And you don't need very much either. You don't want to overdo it. I just look like I drew a beard on myself. But basically, this tool just makes it so much easier to get this done when you don't really know what you're doing. And that's why I love it, because I really don't know what I'm doing. And there you go, you guys. No more double chin. Just kidding, I really do, but you know what I mean. So after I'm finished with my contouring, normally I go in with my concealer, but I guess I just kind of forgot today, but that's okay. Today I'm actually going to be using the Bye Bye Under Eye Full Coverage Anti-Aging Waterproof Concealer. I have this little sample here, and then I think after I'm finished with that, I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Age Rewind. This is in the Brightening Illuminating, so I can get a little bit of extra lightening and brightening under my eyes, because as a mama, I'm tired. So I'm just going to put a very small amount onto my finger, like a very, very small amount, because Siri thinks I'm talking to her. Wow. I'm telling you guys, whenever I want her to come on, she won't. But when I don't, she comes on. So I'm taking this very small, tiny amount on my fingers, and I'm going to just melt it. I'm going to melt it. So I'm going to go in with my ring finger and just start applying my concealer under my eye area here. And one thing that for me that I've noticed that I like with this particular concealer is that it stays on a very long time and it does not really crease under my eyes. And that's one thing that I have found with other concealers that they do. And I'm just going to put a little bit on my eyelid. My family, they are so loud. Okay, next here. Alrighty, so now that I'm finished with that, I am going to go in with my Age Rewind. And this just clicks a few clicks. And I have a damp beauty blender. So I do like to put my concealer on with my beauty blender because it really does help it get really nice and smooth. So I'm just going to go in right here where I would need some brightening. And I find this really dries fast, so I do one eye at a time. And so I'm just going to go in here and blend that out. Just going here. And you can just really see on this side how it brightens up my eye area. And we're going to go in on the other side. And like I said, normally I don't know, I guess I just forgot since I'm recording, but normally I do this before I contour and all that kind of stuff. But today I'm just going to go in with this. And I do like to put it on the top of my eyelids because I will go in with powder and set it, and then that way it's a good base for my eyeshadow. So now I'm going to go in with my powder, and the powder that I use is the Laura Mercier translucent powder. Alrighty, so the brush that I'm going to use to apply my powder is this Luxie 660 Precision Foundation brush, but I use it for the powder. I got this brush from like an Ipsy bag a long time ago, and I just really liked using it. It's really nice and soft. I'm just going to take a little bit here on the tip, and I'm going to swirl it inside of the lid and just tap off the extra powder. And I'm going to go in here, and I'm just going to kind of define the contouring that I did so that it just gives a little bit more of a sharpness. And then I'm going to go in on the other side. Like that. And then you can kind of just blend it out a little bit. And then I go in on my under eye area, but not too much because I don't want it to crease. So I'm just going to set it a little bit. And then on top of my eyelid so that it helps my eyeshadow. And then on my other under eye. And just a tiny, tiny little bit on my forehead. So I'm just going in here on my forehead, down my nose a little bit, on my chin. So this is what it's looking like so far. And then next I'm going to go in with blush and highlight. Today I'm going to be using this Luxie 514 blush brush. I'm going to use my Tarte Party, and it's this really nice color here, and I just love the way that it looks on. So I'm just going to swirl my brush in there, and I'm just going to lightly go in an upwards motion. Just like that. And okay, so I think that looks good. And I think I'm going to just kind of do this. I think I saw a little contouring coming down a little too low. Alrighty, you guys, so the last step that I have for my foundation routine is going to be my highlight. Now, I was watching Jaclyn Hill, and she said that applying your highlight with a beauty blender was like the best thing ever. And so I was like, well, I'm gonna try that because she's Jaclyn Hill and she knows what she's talking about. So I'm going to go in with one of the highlights from my Tarteist palette, and I think I'm going to use this one, which is Strobe, or maybe Lit. I think maybe Lit. I'll go in with Lit. So I'm going to go in with Lit right here, and I'm just going to dip my beauty blender into that highlight, and then I'm going to just press it in to my skin, because she says that if you do that, it will stay on and blend in beautifully. What do you think? Do you like it? I do. And then I'm just going to do it again on the other side. My poor baby. She's so cranky, you guys. Kind of feel guilty for being up here doing this video. Okay, so next I'm going to just go down right here on my nose, just to highlight. You want the parts that are highlighted to stand out and the parts that are contoured to go in, right? And then a little bit here. And I like highlight, but I don't like too much because sometimes it can make you look a little old. And just a little bit here. Just a little bit. Alrighty guys, I think I'm finished with my foundation and I'm going to finish up the rest of my makeup and I will be back. I hope you guys liked that. Can you see what I've done? Alright guys, so I finished my makeup. This is my finished look. I think it turned out really nice. So if you guys liked this video, let me know down in the comments. And also if you like seeing more of these types of videos from me, let me know because I will definitely do some more beauty videos because I really love beauty so much. And I have a lot of fun things to share with you guys. So I think I'm going to actually do a favorites video of some of my new favorite things that I've been using and loving. And yeah, just let me know down in this how you like this look. This is the usual foundation routine that I've been doing lately and loving. And like I said, this brush, you guys, if you have one, go buy a foundation brush for this because it is so amazing. And yeah, I just love it so much. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching, and I hope you guys have a great week. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.